Hey friends, bros and brosettes, welcome back to Let's Play Shapez Industries. My name is Bins, and in this 16th episode we are going to try to tackle level 25. Now I think this is going to make for an interesting video, because the level 25 shape is definitely not the easiest. Here it is. We ended last episode with the shapes from the previous level, level 24, still inputting into the hub. And in the meantime, I have reached my goal. We unlocked the display, which I was looking forward to because I missed my displays and now I have them. I like displays. There we go. So today we are going to have a look at this level 25 shape. And I wanted to try and get this shape created by, I guess, putting a bit of an interesting spin on it, right? Instead of just creating all of the units and then stacking them together, I wanted to try to find maybe more interesting ways of, you know, maybe combining in the meantime and making use of the fact that the combiner unit also serves as a color mixer, stuff like that. So that's what I kind of wanted to do today. And as I have done on several occasions before, I kind of made a template. So it means, you know, I looked at this shape already, thought about how I could do it, and here's what I came up with. Have a look at this. So for one belt, I think these are the inputs I would like to use. And here's how we're going to create that. Shape. So we're going to require a full circle and half a circle. The half circle, we are going to split that in half, and we are going to stack it back together in order to create this diagonal. Okay. I think, I am going to stack that on top of, I'm going to stack a full circle on top of that so that we create this, this odd little shape. We will get back to that. At the same time, I'm going to want to work with these shapes, and what I'm going to do with that is I am going to extract diagonal windmills and diagonal squares from them. So the way I'm going to do that, at least on the virtual level, is like so, and then stack that. That gives us those diagonals we're going to need. Then we are also going to need 1.5 star belts, and the half star belt, I am going to also split that like so, stack it back together to also create a diagonal. And then we're going to create another half of a star belt. And what did I want to do with that? I wanted to paint it, right? Where's my virtual painter? Still working on my shortcuts. There we go. Virtual painter. We're going to paint it cyan. Okay, then we are going to cut that and stack it back together. So we get this cyan half star, diagonal half star. Yeah, we're going to combine or stack that, which in this case won't really matter, right? So combine that so that we get this shape. That's my intention. Next thing we're going to do, I'm going to move back to the left, and I am going to have a green color coming in, and I'm going to paint the diagonal square green. We're going to paint that green, and we are going to combine that or stack that, which in this case doesn't matter if you're working on the same layer. We're going to get that combined, so we get this shape. Now those two will get stacked like so that we get this. And now here's for something interesting. Remember that weird circle shape right here? We're going to paint that red as follows. We're going to paint that red, and now we are going to combine that. Look at that magic. Because the combiner combines per layer separately, what this shape does is the diagonal circles that we have on the first layer, they are going to get combined with the windmill diagonal we have on the first layer. The red takes dominance, and therefore this also gets painted red, and we get that special outcome right here. On the second layer, the cyan star diagonal, they combine with the red circle diagonal to create the white parts that we need, right? So that is the shape we get because of this combining. That's how it comes together. And then the last thing I need to do, those are the first two layers. The last thing we need to do is stack a smelted green shape on top. So we have a full star here. We are going to smelt that, and we are going to paint it green. And then the last thing we need to do is simply stack that on top of the thing we already have. And there we have our results. So this will be my setup for today. That is the way I am intending to approach this shape. Now, if you are watching this and you are thinking of cooler methods, then by all means share in the comments. But this is the way I would like to work today. I think it's a pretty interesting idea. And the colors I'm going to need, I can handle them pretty efficiently because I will be needing, for 4 belts of output, I will be needing 2 belts of red, 5 belts of green, if I'm calculating correctly, or 6. Will I need 6 belts of green? Yes, I will need... Wait a minute. Yeah, 6 belts of green, and then 2 belts of blue. So, as I like to do, let's get everything assembled, and then I will see you back in a minute. Alright, I think these are all of the belts of shapes I will need. And now let's get the color in. Back to the template, and let's have a peek. So, this is it. Looking at this, I think I have grossly underestimated the amount of belts of color I'll need. However, at this time, I will disregard that, and if it turns out I have missed something, then we will cross that bridge when we get to it. For the time being, I'm going to start working with this. So, let's get back to the template, and let's see what we are going to do first. The first thing I want to do is I want to create diagonals, right? Oh, that's right. I created a special unit for today. Let's have a look at that. I made a marker for it. I made a special level 25 unit, which is a 4-belt diagonal extractor kind of thing. So I am immediately going to demonstrate what it looks like. Let's get back to our shape, or to the spot we were working at. That is not the spot we were working at. What was the spot I was working at? Right here. We are going to build downwards. So, there we go. New marker. Now we're here. So, I'm going to use this thing on... Oh, it's kind of unfortunate the way I built that. Or the way it plays out, I guess. But the way it works is this. Have a look. These belts go in. Right? 4 of them. And let's pretty that up by putting my corner crossings in, which I like. I like them. They are amazing. So what it's going to do is it's going to extract these diagonals, right? And it's going to give me 8 full belts of diagonals. 4 of each shape, and the belts run so that these things get ordered. So at the top we get 4 belts of windmill diagonals, and at the bottom we get 4 belts of square diagonals. And I think that this unit is something we are going to need quite a lot of actually today. So that's why I built it logically. And let's put that there. And let's get the other belts connected now. Well, that's our first error right there. I'm missing a belt of this, right? Or have I woven my belts the wrong way? Nope. Just missing a belt. Nope. Woven the wrong way. Well, good thing we find out now, right? So I think this is the way it's supposed to be, and then another one of those belts. There. That should be better. Alright, that's more like it. So now we get these nice belts of diagonals right here. We will need them later. Let's get back to our sneaky thing. Template. Let's have a peek at that again. So now what we have done is we have created this and this. These diagonals we have done. Then, what is the next thing I would like to do? I am going to do the same for a few belts of circles, aren't I? So let's do that. We are going to create that interesting piece right here. Let's get back to that. So as a matter of fact, we are going to need a ton of these, right? We're going to need a ton of these units, and I'm going to put them all one below the other. Excellent. Now this shape, this circle shape, that can be painted red. And since we have a patch right here, let's just extract it there. And the effort I did before with weaving and preparing the red belts, that was utterly useless. But that is the way we are going to do it. So red belts in, and now let's get to the painter array. And we're going to use the quadruple double painter. Excellent. Belts go in there on the left. The shapes, I mean, and then the color goes right there. And then for coolness sake, let's go around the corners like so and so. And I think I kind of like this. Great. So now we have 4 belts of that red shape thingy prepared. Let's move them out to the left. Good. Let's keep that there. On to the next step. Back to our template. So what we have created now is this. We have created 4 belts of this stuff, which is exactly what I want. Next thing I want to do is I want 4 belts of these diagonals, right? And I think I kind of messed up my ratios here. I want 4 belts of these diagonals. I want 4 belts of windmill diagonals, and I want 4 belts of square diagonals. So let's have a look at what we have right here. Right now, I seem to be having 8 belts of each, which is not at all what I want, so I grossly exaggerated the amount of shapes I needed here, didn't I? I think I did. So, yeah, we only need 4 belts of that. So that means that I can move these leftwards, these stars, right? Good. That's that. Now let's paint some stars cyan. So for 1 belt, I need half of a star painted cyan. That means a full belt for 2 outputs, and that means 2 full belts for 4 outputs. Okay, 2 full belts of stars should be painted cyan. So let's get 2 belts of stars out, and let's create 1 color mixer array for cyan. This is the very simple one I can use, right? So let's do that right here. And then that can run into the same kind of splitter array that we made. Right? Yeah, exactly. It can. And therefore it will. And that will get me 4 belts of split star quadrants. That is excellent. And you know what? I actually seem to be doing pretty okay with this. I seem to be pretty okay. Because now I need the same thing again, but for uncolored stars, right? Therefore, let's see if we can squeeze that in right here, and it appears we absolutely can. Yep, this looks good. And now let's get these two belts down. Yes, sir. Excellent. That is excellent. And then we need to stack that again. So, or we can combine it because our combining unit is a little bit smaller, I believe. So let's use that one. We're going to combine these shapes like so. And now we do need to rotate these, don't we? Yes, we do. So let's get some rotators in. And then I do have to place some trash cans here so that we get, this can flush for a bit. But I think overall we are doing a pretty good job, are we not? Let's go back to the template. So we have created these, and I am stuck with... I have more belts. I have more split belts of stars, which I don't need at all. So as a matter of fact, I can just delete all of that. That was completely unnecessary. That was totally unnecessary. What we do need is 4 belts of green. We need 4 belts of green stars. So we need 2 belts of green color for that. Let's see if we can get them. If we can get all of that into this little area, and I think we can. If we play our cards right, I think I should be able to manage that. Wish me luck. Yes, sir, that is how we do it. Now let's get 4 belts of... Hold it. Not yet. I need to smelt these first, because that is going to be the top layer of our shape. Right? So I need to smelt them first. Let's get some smelters in. Good thing I noticed now and not later. Right? So, 4 smelters. And now I have to make sure that these don't connect like they have been doing in the past, right? But that looks good. That looks good indeed. Excellent. Great. That's that. And now we can paint. Let's go to the painter. Let's get the quadruple belt painter back. Quadruple belt double painter. And let's organize it as follows. I think that is sufficient space to put all of that in.
You go there. You go there. Looking good. You go there. Like so. And you will go there, and then...
Victory. Good. And then the belts of color, obviously. Those still have to go in. You go there. You go there. Make it nice around the corners. Like so. And like so. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Things are coming together. Things are coming together, and I am a happy person. So this is our top layer done, right? That's our top layer done. Here, we have that other component we needed, right? We have this star colored diagonally, exactly the way we wanted. And now, the last thing, the last preliminary component I need is that I need belts of green diagonal squares combined with the uncolored windmills. So green squares. Green squares. Green squares. Where are the squares? They are here, aren't they? So, matter of fact, I can simply copy that from here. Just copy it from there. Connect that to the square belts, like so. And then with a little bit of luck, I can get my green from the top. Can I not? Aha! So I did calculate correctly. Well, that is pretty satisfying, not gonna lie. That's pretty satisfying. You go there. Oh no, I missed a belt, didn't I? Did I miss a belt of green? I think I did. I'm sure we'll find one. It'll be fine. It will be fine, don't worry. Things will go my way in the end. Might take a while, but in the end, we will be good. Now, do I have a patch of green anywhere closer? Well, this was kind of stupid, wasn't it? You see how all of these belts run in a nice big U-turn. Well, most of them. I'm not going to change that anymore. Not going to change it anymore. I'm too lazy. It's fine the way it is. We're gonna keep it, but we are gonna get this final belt from there, and that is how we get our 4 belts of painted diagonal square thingies. Yup. That is that. And now good. And now a combiner. Combiner in. Let's get our quad belt combiner. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty nice. Will that work? Yes, it will work. Okay, great. So that is that component. Now we need not these ones. These ones. And since we have since that's quite the trajectory, let's try and do that with a hyperlink. Now, which of these needs to go on top? Let's have a look at our template again. The shape that we just made needs to be on the bottom, and the star thingy needs to go on top. Great. So this needs to be the bottom, and that means that in our quad stacker array, if we take it and we rotate it 180 degrees as to move leftwards, then the bottom shape will be the bottom lines as well. So that means that since you are the bottom shape, you will go there. They will go there. That will go there. That is excellent. And then we can get some tunnels in. Good. And now we hyperlink that shape into our stacker. Let's do it. Okay, I am pretty confident that that's good, actually. I am pretty confident that that's good. The next thing we need to do is combine that with those red things we made. And those come out here at the bottom. So we are going to get another few hyperlinks in, aren't we? Okay, now we get back to the combiner unit. Let's get a quad belt combiner. Back to where we came from. Thank you again, Throwback Mod. You are a blessing. You go in there. Plop. The hyperlink should come out right there. And we connect it up. I love it when a plan comes together. Last thing to do, make a stacker. A final stacker, the last stacker we'll need, I presume. Let's get another one of these quad stackers in, quad belt stackers. Back to where we came from. Again, those are the bottom belts. And that means we can create some tunnels here. And after we've done that, more hyperlinks for everyone. Surely I did something wrong. Why are these shapes not coming in? Oh, well, because I haven't connected my belts. It's kind of the first thing you learn. Level 1, shapes, how to connect a belt. There we go. I think that's better. Ladies and gents, we have a winner, don't we? We have a winner. Does this shape match? I think it does. Now, let's get that into the hub. Okay, game is paused. Now let's unpause. My dear friends, I think we've achieved victory. And that is how you do level 25. Alright, well honestly, this has been a really fun one for me. Once again, I want to thank you very much for watching. If you want, leave a nice comment, subscribe to the channel, like the video, that good stuff. And hey, I hope to see you again in the next video where we will be tackling possibly the last level. I don't know. The base Shapes game has 26 levels and then it's free play. I don't know if Shapez Industries is going to be the same, but that is something we are going to figure out together next episode. So once again, thank you very much for watching. I wish you all a lovely day. I am signing off. Take care. Bye.